GOtv. So I do have a question, but before that, I just want to say that there's been a question that has been raised here on the floor, and it has been an elephant in the room. Well, it is a question about you being a woman. What do you bring to the table? First of all, I just want to tell you that you're bringing nothing to the table because you are the ground that table is standing on. So tell them that if the ground cracks, then the table falls and it breaks.
Beautiful.
Thank you. So I would love to direct my question to our doctor-to-be by her doctorate. In the recent elections that were done in the USA, in the context that you've said that Africa is a patriarchal society in that way, we had Hillary Clinton, and recently we did have Kamala Harris, and both contestants did not really win. They're not right now the presidents of the United States, but now I'm really concerned as to why they didn't win. Is it a question of gender or is it a question of agenda? Because yes, in Europe, like Italy, we've had Giorgia Meloni as the prime minister. We've also had the Ireland prime minister, who is a female, but I can't remember her name. But they have been extreme fascist or conservatives. So my question is, can a woman be moderate and still win the elections? Does she have to be extreme? Does she have to be someone who really is opposed to migration in that way? Take, for example, the prime minister of... the opposition to the Prime Minister of Britain, that is Kemi Badenoch, who is actually the Conservative, or rather the Tory party leader right now. She's so opposed to migration in a way that it even got her be elected as the party leader. And she's probably going to take over from Keir Starmer very soon. Well, is it a question of gender? Did it that they didn't win? Or is it a question of agenda? Were they not too extreme enough for the people to vote in for them? And before I also hand over the mic, there was also the thing on the 2/3 gender rule. Well, I believe that women are prolific in nature. We have the ability to give birth, and we also have the ability to raise these kids. So women are actually bestowed with the responsibility of nurturing a child's constitution, such that when this child grows up, they know what is right and what is logic. And sometimes we have to do what is logic and not what is... and sometimes we have to do what is right and not what is logic. Here's the thing. Women have... I think we have voting rights and we should exercise it. So, take for example, in Kenya, we have 21 million people. I want to assume that among those 21 million people, 7 million people were women. And how is it that these women couldn't vote for the women who are on the ballot? And I must say that it's not really a question of how the dexterity or the kind of service that these people are going to deliver. You know, it's not about, is this person qualified for? It's not about, the Kenyan politics not about credibility. It is about how famous you are and whether you've got money and all that. So what if we women gang up and say, we're only going to vote for women? And in a position where the women aren't really going up for it, why don't we have a lot of women so that we can spread a lot of votes? And by spreading these votes, we wouldn't really know whether a woman is going to land on this position. That is how we're going. But if you're a woman also who is aspiring to be a leader, then you have to know that you have to play their game. These men are playing games, so play their game. Don't play nice. If you play nice, of course, like they've said, you're never going to get the corner office. So what you first need is challenge yourself. Are your public optics good? Are the voter metrics good? Do you have also financial muscle, which is something very important to consider while running for office, financial muscle. Otherwise, thank you very much, and I would love it if you answered my question.
This one can make us listen to her a million, you know, as if we all have... She speaks so well, yeah? Yeah?
Yes, please.
So it goes there, or you want to say something? Okay.
Yes. So good evening, everyone.